Hey everyone, Geraldine coming from beautiful Powell River, and today I wanted to do a video on how to influence the people around you in a positive and creative way. One of the things you already do in life is you're influencing your surroundings. It doesn't matter if you're actively doing it or not, you're still influencing. So you might as well do it in a constructive and creative way, correct? So what I did was I decided that I would project this openness and honesty within my relationship with my children and my spouse and the people around me. One of the biggest things in your life is that you will find that people will push against you when you decide that you're going to change because they're so used to how you used to be, or holding on to different little devices that kept you in a certain spot in your life. So, what today I want to challenge you by smiling. All you have to do is smile. Smile whenever if somebody insults you, or because you don't know their journey. So, how are you supposed to influence people if all you're doing is adding to their disdain of the world or evidence that their life sucks? So, when you're meeting up with somebody and they're not in the same vibration as you can influence that by simply smiling or saying, have a good day. Project this friendliness, and then you really have to own it. Smiling, posture, these, and you have to have also very good eye contact, because one of the beautiful things about eye contact is that I am truly listening to you. I hear what you have to say, and you're valuing the person that you're talking to. Can you imagine if all customer service representatives, let's say you went to Walmart, or let's say you went out into the world to a restaurant, and the restaurant, the waiters were not very nice to you? You would definitely have something to say to that. You would probably add it up and then kind of go, oh, this person doesn't deserve a very good tip. Or you can change that by telling them what great service they're doing and I'd love to see them smile. Simple things like that. Because you never know what other people's journey is. You might as well show up as a positive influence in their lives as well as your own. So, influencing people is like a little tiny rock dropped into the ocean or into a pond, and it just ripples out. It ripples out into the world. Can you imagine the force of that amazing ripple? Because then you'll realize that people come into your life like opportunities and influential people and people that are game changers for you. Not just you, but also your whole family. Because I'm a mom of 12. Yeah, I said 12. And so when people tell me that they don't have enough time, I think they're kind of full of you know what. And so my husband decided to take it upon himself to buy tickets for a conference in the city that is next to us in Vancouver. And in that conference, there was Les Brown. Well, he didn't actually make it, but that's perfectly fine because Brandon Burchard was also there, the man with the most amazing energy ever. And being able to influence the world is, it just gave me evidence that when you put this little drop out into the world, this little pebble out in the world of positivity and awesomeness, it ripples and it goes out into your life. It just goes. It's amazing. Such an amazing feeling for everybody around you because you're influencing the world. So just welcome those doors. Look for good things, forget the bad, and just go out there and just smile. Put your shoulders back, start influencing the people around you, and all these amazing things will start happening. Doors will open, and you'll be like, what the heck is going on? How is this even possible? And it's because you started here, and then you started here, and then you just projected that beautifulness out to the world. Can you imagine what the world is going to look like once you start changing the energy shift within you? from a negative standpoint to a positive standpoint. When I first moved back home, I actually moved away from my hometown of Haida Gwaii and moved down to the city with my children. When I first moved down there, I was so scared. I couldn't imagine life away from my family and the intricacies of my family with my grandmother and my mother and my friends and my family. But what I realized in that process, in that moment of fear, I challenged myself. I opened doors for other people to walk through. More influencers, more game changers, more experiences, more schooling, more people to be able to be welcome into my being. So after 14 years living in the city, I moved back to Haida Gwaii from Vancouver. And I went to school and got my diplomas in business administration. And again, I moved back home and welcomed my life and my culture again. So as time went on, I lived there for 7 years. And in that time, I had a job that I went to, which paid really well. I bought two properties. I bought two vehicles. I met my husband and then added to my life of, he came into it with 6 children. I came in with four, and then we adopted a set of twins. So all in all, it was 12 children. And then now we're going on our third grandchild. So once you decide that you're going to open up these things, and I felt when I moved home that I was going to go right back into my old habits and my old self-defeating belief systems. So I just stopped and I just said, no, I need a change. So what I did was I started reading the law of attraction, and that's where the energy comes from and how you manifest these experiences in these moments into your life. I made a list before I met my husband. I made a list. I wanted a man that was self sufficient, kind, loving, loved his family, and it's exactly what I got. He is an amazing individual and definitely a game changer. There's times when there's fear, and we definitely opened up our hearts to so many children. And I absolutely love that about him. He's so influential in our lives and his children's. And you can only go so far in your life and then in your marriage. Then you have to kind of go out on your own and find your own influences in life. So we moved. We got married in on August 1st, 2015. And shortly after that, I decided that, okay, I need a change. So we moved. We moved to a different town, Powell River, and it's been interesting so far. And this opened up the doors for the conference that I went to. And can you imagine standing there looking at Brandon Bouchard, the person that I actually mentor? Like, I sit there and watch his videos every single day almost, standing there in person on stage. Like, how amazing is that? And then I started manifesting more things, and I'm like, okay, I got to step outside of my comfort zone. So what did I do? I'm starting to make videos, and I'm hoping that this is pretty awesome for you too, because I'm hoping that I'm influencing your life as well. But one of the main things in life is testing those fears, challenging those fears, stepping outside, as we call it on Haida Gwaii, stepping out of your own bentwood box and just challenging. You have such an amazing message to send to people, and people are dying to hear it, dying to hear it. And I can't even imagine life without being able to do videos, being able to create this amazing platform for you to grow, to be able to influence people around you with the energy that you bring once you walk into a room. You know those people, you definitely know those people when they walk into a room and you're like, ugh, they're here. But then you see another person and you're like, yeah, there they are. Awesome. Now the party could start. Those are the kind of people that you want in your life. Those are the people, those are the game changers. Those are the ones that are going to challenge you. Those are the ones that are going to step outside of their boundaries. Okay? So find yourself a mentor. Find yourself somebody that's going to influence you and challenge you and make you have a bigger vision of what you have right now. That your life is filled with gratitude. This morning I woke up going, thank you so much, Creator, for giving me another day. I was truly, spiritually grateful for another day. And then now I'm projecting this to you, and I'm hoping that this gives you an idea or an inclination or an open door to let you walk through to be able to start influencing people around you. It just takes one thought. One. I believe in everything that you're doing in your life. You're the reason why I'm doing these videos. I'm hoping that my life influences yours, my experiences influence your life. And I'm wishing you a wonderful, positive, beautiful day from this is Geraldine McLeod from beautiful Haida Gwaii, was Haida Gwaii, now Powell River. And I hope that this video gives you influence to charge forward and take that step into a fearful reality. Because when you start challenging your fear, the doors open, it dissipates all fear. Have a great one. Bye.